Hello, Swim Tech Buzz. Next in for review is the NANK Runner Driver 2.0 or Runner Diver 2 Pro bone conduction headphones for sports. So, born for sports, bone conduction, so it's not air conduction. And that's it on the back. Bluetooth 5.4, IP69, fast charging, waterproof structure, microphone, and 10 hours battery life, and that's them there. So let's get them out and have a gander before we take them off and check them out. And let's get these out and have a look. Right, so to slide like so, that's them there. So you've got this little strap here, you got these as well, and you've got your cable, USB-C, USB-A, and you've got a proprietary charger. Thought we've got rid of all that stuff this year, but anyway, you've also got a manual and extra wings in the box here with the branding on them left and right, which is pretty nice, so you're not going to be stuck. And that's them there. So here is the actual headset itself. Super robust these do be, like so, and nice cover on them, so it's really nice material, rubber texture, and it will be robust and last for long. And you can see we've got a mic on one side, you've got your little buttons here, your control, your charging inside, and your raised keys. Now these are kind of what I'm curious about here, and we'll see how these work. They just feel soft to touch. Okie dokie. Switch between open ear and noise cancelling, so you have that there, MP3 mode. And up here we have got wearing instructions, headset fiber, hands made, temporal bone, wearing angle, mode switching, sequential random play, audio download, so you can do that, and MP3, so you put audio on, which is good. And that's pretty much it in there. So these are sound enhancers. Now we get it. These will actually go into your ears, and when these are on, it will enhance the sound. So there's no magnets around. I was just curious out there. That's an interesting take. First I've seen of this actually being a feature or a thing, so it's good to see something new. So you can pop them little guys in your ear and follow the markings left and right. Yeah, make sure the logo faces outward. So that's it. You can see clearly there, they'll pop on facing outward, and that'll pop on then, and they'll sit outside your ear, so that'll enhance the audio. Pretty good. Be interesting to see how well it sounds. You've 32 gigs on board for storage, so you can put plenty of music on that. And you've got your charging port there, as you see, and of course the controls there and the functions, which we'll be looking at in the full review and show you how they all work and all that. Pretty simple. Being with 3 buttons doesn't seem like a lot, but they're multifunction. One of them buttons will be multifunction, and you'll be able to change other things. And that's the user guide there. So what we'll do is we'll get them set up, test them out, and come back and show you what they're all about and tell you how they sound. Anything else in here, I wonder? Underneath, I doubt it, but we'll look. No. And that's pretty much it there for the minutes on these. So stay tuned for a review after the break. We'll go off and test them, and we will speak to you then. So we'll talk to you soon. Hello, Swim Tech Buzz, and we're back with the all new NANK Runner Diver2 Pro bone conduction headphones. So I've been testing these out for a bit now, and we're going to have a quick chat about them. If unboxing done there complete. So I've tested these out for a couple of days, and they're pretty good. These things were kind of confusing me, but since having tried these out, they're actually an excellent idea. They give great seal in the ears. So if you're a swimmer, for example, because you can actually go swimming with these guys, they give you good protection there, and you've got good noise isolation once these are put on, and it kind of like vibrates through them, if you will. But you have this two-stage mode of open ear and noise cancelling, where you can just twist this guy here, so you can see it there. Twist it back. Quite a new thing I haven't seen. Like most of these, you can generally just twist them whatever way you want, but this does actually have a feature where it'll twist in and twist out, so it'll be more compressed onto the ear, if you will, but not going into your ear, as none of these bone conduction do. But they're comfortable to wear, and you'll forget you're wearing them after an amount of time, like, and yeah, they're not going to fall off your head either. These ain't going to fall out of your ears either. There's a different size tips in the box you would have seen the unboxing. And yeah, I got to the root of what this was. It's a new idea. I haven't seen this before, having another component to a pair of bone conduction headphones. But yeah, good idea. And hats off to them for giving us something different, which is nice to see. And they work. That's the thing that you need to take note of. And remember, if wearing them, make sure that the writing is facing outwards, because it's not going to work properly if they are the opposite way around. But they do help with the sound experience. That's the thing to know, and you kind of get a more deeper bass to it. There is no app with these, so you've no EQs unless you have some on your phone, which generally don't work really well, but they give you really more additional bass. Now, there is a bit of leakage if you're sitting on a bus or a train. If you have them up full whack, you are going to hear what you're listening to if it's maxed out, which is how I tend to use them. But if they're down to about 75%, you should be okay. Now, you've got your Bluetooth 5.4, you have a built-in MP3 player as well, 32 gigs. You can just transfer your songs with the cable for charging. And yeah, you've 32 gigs of memory, so you've enough there for any amount of songs. They work the same both on Android and iOS. You've got a 10-hour battery life, and you've fast charging, and you get about 2 hours with 10 minutes playtime, which is pretty decent. So if you're running low, charge them up for 10 minutes and you've got another 2 hours to go. So you have them work. Keep your cable with you, I suppose, is the best thing to do, just in case you suffer with battery anxiety and you might have a long trip, and that's it. So you've got that 35-degree angle, as I said, for the adjustable noise cancelling mode and open ear mode, which is pretty good. And that's basically the run and short of it there. So how do they sound? They sound pretty decent. They have a good bass to them, mostly on the bassy side. Volume is decent enough as well, and no tinny sound or lag latency, you know, when testing on full volume and so on. And overall pretty good. Calls are decent enough on them too, but again, it's that kind of deeper tone as well, like bass. It's kind of a deep tone call, so it is bassy, and that's it. There's nothing you can get around with that, unless you have, like I said, your EQs on your phones, if you find good ones that do work. We've been testing on the Pixel phone, which has got an EQ built in, and it does work fairly good. But these third-party ones you download, I generally never use them because they're never any good. So that's pretty much it. So who are these for? They are for people who go to the gym, who into running, jogging, swimming, and all that kind of stuff. So they've got a nano waterproof coating with ultrasonic welding for waterproof rating, and the IP69 as mentioned. So you can bring them to the beach, you can bring them to the pool, and away you go. Still listen to what's on them, because you don't have to have your phone, and everything is on side, on device, which is cool. So we're going to have a look at the buttons next on the side here. 3 buttons here, but the functionality is there for everything, which we're going to look at. You can manage your calls, change the tracks, skip and reverse tracks, higher and lower the volume, and you can also change between random play mode on the MP3 player as well, and the sound effects switching. So you've all them functions built in there, and you've got sequential and random playback, which it means you will need to press this a couple of times. Like, again, it's one of these headsets that have the 3 buttons, but there's multifunction with 1 button, which is the multifunction button in the middle. So that's pretty much it. You can triple tap, double tap, and quadruple tap to change the modes. So I'm going to have a quick look at the settings here, the general settings that people will be used to using. And it's a simple play and pause is like this. And your volume up and down is just once. So if I just cover them there, you can slightly hear the music coming out, but it's not too bad. Lower them there. You'll press and hold for skipping and reverse. So if you see there, press and hold, and going forward again, you just press and hold, like so. Simple as that. Again, you've play and pause in the middle, like I said, and you've double tap to bring up your voice assistant, whichever one that may be that you're using. So that's the basic functionality there. You've got everything that's there. Just going to call out what I just said, and that's pretty much it there and how they're going to work. So overall, really good product and highly robust as well. Like, these will take a beating. You can just literally crush them in your hand and know what's going to happen, and just come back out to the way they were. And that's pretty much it now. And don't forget these little guys that come in the box as well. And overall, the sound is pretty good. So you've got your noise cancelling as well. It does give a good bit of noise cancelling, surprisingly enough, but that's mainly down to this here as well. So if you've don't have them in, you might notice a bit of sound from the outside, but once they're on, they do a decent enough job, but not passively like these would put in your ears would. So that's pretty much it. So check them out. We'll leave a link below to where you can pick them up and check them out there and see what you like. They come in another colour as well, which is kind of a white, I think. And yeah, it's up to you what you want from there. But that's the latest. That's from NANK and our new Bluetooth bone conduction runner Diver Pro headphones. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.